welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, you can call me Vicky, but today you can call me Georgia, because it is D&D in space, but not just D&D in space, but D&D in space, the prequel adventure. Ooh, so exciting. So every week we play Dungeons & Dragons in space, fun little homebrewed version made by our Game Master Grant. But normally we play a main campaign where we play different characters, but we are in between missions right now and are doing a fun little prequel mission with some characters that came long before the events of the current mission. But I will pass it over to Grant to get y'all up to speed.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to yet another prequel mission. We are following our kids, essentially following the kids as we've come to call them, as they enjoy some shore leave after spending time aboard an R&D station in orbit. That being said, shore leave isn't exactly as relaxing as it was intended to be, because among other things, all of you have picked up a strange numbers station that seems to play at certain times and seems to be somehow related to the House Connor, whose symbol is a mysterious 3 rings intersecting each other that we keep coming across, no matter what time period we're in. We also ended up running into some not quite ghosts from Keith's past.
Oopsies. Sorry.
And
they could become ghosts if you need them to.
You know what? I really like the way you think, but maybe we shouldn't do that.
You can't just kill Keith's exes. That's a wild thing to suggest.
I've already tried to ghost them. It doesn't work, apparently.
Speaking of people who are not yet exes, there also may or may not be some things happening between Georgia and Wadsworth, and Keith and the engineer of the team, Robin. So that being said, aside from... Hang on. That is the sound of my brain shutting off all of a sudden. The only other thing that has really happened that is of any importance is Atlas may or may not have picked up a new friend, who I think you named Marty last week. Yep. And
it's Marty the cat. He may look like a martin, but you can tell he's not. He's definitely a cat because...
Except Georgia can't, apparently.
Because, you know,
no,
cats are allowed on the space station, and since clearly we will be taking Marty back with us, he therefore must be a cat.
Must be and can only be a cat. Yes.
Hear him meow.
That was a good try, Marty. Keep practicing.
As Marty is viciously trying to rip at the bag that Leaf is keeping them in.
Excuse you.
Who?
Leaf?
That's
sorry?
That's another mark for the whiteboard.
Boost?
Yep.
Yes, Alice. Oh, God, this is going to be at least once an episode thing for at least one of us. Okay, that being said, now that I have thoroughly embarrassed myself, but also caught us up, everyone please go around and introduce your characters, please.
Of course.
And how they're doing at this very moment.
I can't exactly remember where we left off last week, but
You guys were heading toward the botanical gardens.
Oh yeah, that's right. So everybody was like, Georgia, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm bad at decisions. But my name is Georgia, as I said in the intro. I am I am a soldier. I work as Atlas's bodyguard, and I'm not the most comfortable around people, but I am very comfortable around my people, and these ones are mine. And if anybody tries to fuck with them, they gonna find out.
Fuck around, find out.
Exactly. Amanda.
It's much better than X and Y.
Hi, I'm Amanda. But today I'll be playing Keith, Wadsworth's charming older brother. I'm the pilot of the group. Let's see. My exes keep showing up, which is really weird because I thought they were on another fucking planet.
It's very funny.
They better not appear because apparently I have to buy all these people drinks if more appear. we'll see what happens.
You buy the winner drinks.
I buy the winter drinks. Got it. Okay.
We have a running tally.
It's also frustrating because I'm trying to spend time with Robin and they just keep popping up. Anyways, this is Eisen.
Hi, I'm Mac, and I play Eisen, who is deeply loving all of the trauma and turmoil that has been befallen Keith recently.
We are best friends. The best of friends.
Don't push your luck. I am the fleet officer of the group, the pseudo bard class that Grant and I have developed together, and yeah, we'll be having fun.
Kyle.
Oh, you're a bard. Everything just makes sense. Everything makes sense now. And I'm Atlas. I am totally not a science experiment. I am a scientist. And the very recent owner of Marty, the definitely not a Martin, it's definitely a cat, as well as Pickles, this lovely little contraption critter. You decide. Chaos Gremlin would be more accurate. And
It's accurate for
yeah,
all of us.
it's been about 20 minutes since the last time I really pissed somebody off, which well, it's not a record, but it's not bad, actually. The last one involved a rabbit.
Money!
Oh my god, didn't one of the rabbits in the pet store like bite?
Uh-huh. The one that,
Yes,
yeah.
the one that I shoved in
Oh
their
no.
face.
Money!
And if any of them come back around, I'm going to continue pretending to be the innocent and slightly moronic, tag along.
I love you guys. I hope you know that.
Could play as your child really confuse them.
What?
Could play as your child very much confuse them.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. So that being said, I'm gonna say, unless you do anything on the way, all of you arrive at the Botanical Gardens. They are quite lovely, a series of domes, kind of at the edge of the colony. Some plants are not in domes. Some of the native flora are kind of just out and about. And it's a few dollars to get in, but not that much. It seems that most of the tourist trappy stuff is on the inside. That being said, there are plants from all different biomes. Does anyone have any particular preference, or are you just all just hanging out?
I'm interested in any that have psychoactive properties.
That's not why we came here.
I just want to learn about them. If we're going to look at plants anyway.
Okay. If you say so.
Okay.
I think Georgia probably just wants to see, like, unique stuff, you know? Like, she's not going to the Earth section. That's boring, you know? Like, she wants to see the weird shit. Like,
In there, seen that.
exactly.
Keith is keep like watching whatever Robin gravitates towards, but not like obviously.
Okay. Well then, what... Alice, if you want to find out where the fun plants potentially are, I'm gonna have you roll, because they're all the same, just roll a general knowledge check, because last I checked, all of your knowledge skills are exactly the same regardless. No, they're not?
No,
Okay.
just the ones that were relevant last session.
Okay.
What's your knowledge of plants specifically?
Uh,
Botanical
that's
gardens.
Earth and life sciences.
Earth and life sciences, yeah.
Also Highland Jersey.
That gives us a 24.
Okay. You recognize after taking a quick look at the map of this place that there is an exhibit for off-world off-world special cases, which you suspect is the location where some of the more finicky plants live, and you suspect some of the more interesting plants with intriguing properties. Meanwhile, Keith, Robin seems to be just wandering toward one of the domes, kind of looking around.
Okay.
And
I was wondering why the vibe of this music changed. I was playing the wrong song. Hold on. That's better.
Very intense
Sorry.
plant watching.
Yeah,
moment
no.
here.
I want chill vibes.
what is Eisen up to?
Eisen does not care about plants in the slightest. So
I asked you all what you wanted to do, and you
and
didn't.
Eisen is good to tag along. He doesn't say that out loud.
Eisen doesn't like to have fun. It's not your fault.
But I want everyone to have fun.
He has fun in his own ways. He's probably listening to his music or whatever.
Well,
The number station? That's his music that he listens to? Just numbers over and over again. Is that fun for you?
if we find the right plants, we can make sure he has lots of fun.
Oh my god, don't.
Ooh.
Atlas, you're not drugging people today?
Not without consent.
Yeah, Atlas, I'm gonna say you, or not Atlas, Eisen, I'm gonna say you are, if you are listening, you're starting to pick up the station again. I don't know if you let anyone know, but you are definitely picking up the station.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to let them know that he's actually listening to it, so he's just jotting down notes.
Okay.
You just have your AirPods in
Yeah,
and like have your hair down over it or something.
yeah.
We probably think he's like taking notes on like plants or something.
He's being really studious about this. I didn't think
about everything.
he
That's
liked
just how we
plants
is.
this
I
much.
can hear what you two are saying.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'm not trying to
I'm
hide
just
it.
impressed. That's all.
So Georgia, I'm assuming because Atlas is kind of heading toward the special cases exhibit, you're probably following.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of my job.
Okay. All right, Wadi tags along because Wadi does Wadi things. All right. The three of you, is Atlas tagging along with Atlas and Georgia, or is Atlas, or not, is Eisen tagging
Yeah.
along with Atlas and Georgia, or with Keith and Robin?
He'd follow them,
Okay.
Who?
All right.
Who?
not you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, us.
Makes sense.
Fair.
Okay.
We'll leave Keith and
Alright.
Robin to themselves.
I don't
Thanks,
want to know
guys.
what they're doing.
Oh my god, we're not gonna do anything in a botanical garden.
Well, you don't know what I rolled. Anyway,
Would it be the second time or the third time in the time?
Actually, it would be a first time.
okay, the four of you walk into a dome that is particularly humid by comparison to the rest of it. And when you walk in, there are plants hanging from the ceilings. They are in all sorts of displays along the walls, and there are plenty of signs and stuff. There are also plants that have cages around them,
Do they bite?
as if to prevent people from reaching them.
Okay.
And as you approach the cages, you do notice that there is a very large, very visible lightning bolt sign on the cages.
Was there a pamphlet that we got at the entrance?
Yes,
Okay.
Does this planet have internet?
it does.
I'm looking on the map to see what plant we're near because I want to know what's in the cage, and I'm like, wow, this thing is extremely dangerous. That's fun.
The plant you are currently looking at, if you merely touch it, you develop a rash that spreads from the point of contact over half your body.
Oh, that's fun.
Is it lethal?
It can be.
Probably.
How big are the gaps between the
Atlas!
bars?
I would like to roll to see if if I can tell that he's assessing how large the gaps are in the
Roll an
cage.
advantage because I'm assuming you've seen this look before.
Oh god, yeah.
Can you imagine
fucking
we
know
get
you.
TPK'd by a fucking plant?
Oh no, please
A,
no.
a plant that's not trying to kill you, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll
It's
two.
literally just poison ivy.
I'm rolling two itty bitties. You see how small these guys are? They're so small.
Yeah, itty bitties.
Itty bitties.
Are they new?
No.
Or have you rolled them before?
Oh. I think I've rolled them
Uh-oh.
before. I think so.
Okay.
I don't know if I rolled the clear one before, but we're gonna find out.
Just making sure.
No, I must have rolled these before. They're both shit, but they're not a, wow, that's, actually, you know what, I might not have rolled the clear one before, because I did get a 4. Plus what?
This would be your sense motive.
Oh, see, I
And,
am not good at
I
that.
can't believe
no,
I
this
can't
would be
believe you're
spot.
making a roll for it.
This would be spot.
Atlas
And
was
Spot?
anyway.
yes, and Atlas,
Better at
with
that.
disadvantage because you are in public view, make a sleight of hand check.
To do what?
I'm assuming you're consider. Oh no, you're just looking at it. Never mind.
9.
I'm not reaching through the
was-
electrified cage to touch the plant that gives you a full body rash.
Okay.
Then what
So
was
what
your
was-
plan, sir? It was a 9.
Nine?
I'm trying to see if it's big enough for Pickles to fit through without getting electrocuted.
It
Because
absol-
Pickles is not biological and will not suffer, from the plant, but would suffer from the electricity.
It is nowhere near big enough for Pickles, and because it's so obvious, Georgia, I'm just giving it to you. Yes, you notice.
I,
Also,
That
Pickles
looks-
is not actually tiny size, right? Pickles is diminutive.
Oh. I thought it was
In that case,
literally
Pickles
like this
probably
big.
could make it in there.
Like Pickles lives on my shoulder and is like not the full, Pickles is small.
yeah, but like, I imagine these gaps are so little children can't also put their hands through this, right?
If there was a piece that was close to it, Pickles could probably reach a manipulator through and pull at it.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk.
If
Atlas, I see that look in your eye. What do you
I might have to
do?
come back here.
No, I don't love when you say that. For what?
I wonder if I could make friends with one of the.
You thought about.
Would you call them
no.
a zookeeper?
You thought about that too much before answering, and you
they're
still haven't answered my question.
Botanist.
Yes, they're called botanists, Atlas.
Right.
And he glances around Georgia's shoulder at the entry that she was looking at for this plant and says, "Also, what do you need this one for?"
I look at you, raise an eyebrow.
Who,
What do
who
you
pissed
need?
you off?
It's a deterrent.
That's
dear
not.
Lord.
We don't. I'm the deterrent.
I guarantee you that we rub a little bit of this on some of those tools and they will stop getting borrowed.
We can't just kill our crew. We've talked about this.
I'm sure we could find an unlethal dose.
Georgia just shakes her head and then like looks back down at the map and goes,
No, you're
"Well,
right.
that
That's
sounds
probably
cool." And
disproportionate.
she walks away. And as she walks by you, just goes, "Please don't touch anything that you're not supposed to."
Try not to get caught.
Do I hear him? Do I hear you say that?
Yes.
Okay. I
Mumbled
look
it
at
just
you.
loud enough for you to hear.
I kind of lean over to you so Wads can't hear, and I'm like, "This is kind of a little bit of a date, so don't fuck it up, please. Thank you." And just goes away. Please.
Okay.
This boy's listening.
I don't know what you mean.
He just rolled.
I don't
That's
know
fair.
what
I'm gonna expose you.
What'd you
I don't know
say?
what you mean.
So what else is in here?
Oh, there are plenty. There are
What's not
plants with-
electrified?
There are a few plants
so
with
nicely.
There are a few plants that are not electrified or behind bars. Some are on the ceiling, and those ones that are labeled are they're on the ceiling. They have slightly milder effects, minor hallucinations, dizzy spells. One gives you impulsive thoughts, and
From alien planets?
No.
Apparently.
Wait.
Do not pick that one. I'll kill you.
There are options.
It will be
Meanwhile,
PvP.
What does the
On
chat
site.
think?
What is the what?
Ricky,
What does the
which
chat
one?
think?
oh no.
The chat is one person right now. I love you,
Oh.
Mother, but you are not allowed to be in charge of this decision.
Meanwhile, Georgia and Waddy are having a adorable time as I'm gonna say just Waddy randomly points things out and just has fun looking at plants with Georgia for a while. Meanwhile, Keefy.
Hi. No.
Keefy.
No.
It's Keefy's turn.
Amanda thinks it's funny. Keith hates it.
I'm gonna say Robin actually stops by the exhibit for Earth biomes.
Okay, interesting.
And just says, "Never been. This is probably the closest I'll ever be."
I have a very important question. Have you and I been to Earth?
What's up?
I just said I have a very important question. Have you and I been to Earth? Before I get into this.
All of the kids were taken to Earth after the disaster of the first
That's
prequel sessions.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, it was a
I
while
haven't played
ago.
in a year. Anyway,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
it's
I
been-
forgot that Atlas is allowed on Earth.
Yes.
Oh no.
For now.
Anyway,
Until he gives intrusive thoughts or impulsive thoughts to the wrong person.
Exactly.
oh no.
Then he gets
Hey,
banged.
Dossie won't be born for like 100 more years. Before.
Yeah, you're safe. You're so safe.
Oh my god. I love it.
Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Anyway. So yeah, that's Robin says that as she walks in, and you find yourselves at first in a simulated meadow that seems to lead into what appears to be a forest, and she's kind of just enjoying the wildflowers for a few minutes.
Cute. Hold on. The stick is that's cool. He would like just watch her enjoy herself, but also be like, "So you haven't been to Earth? I thought like everyone's been to Earth."
I made it as far as Mars, primarily for engineering school. That's where a lot of the shipwrights and engineering firms exist. Lower gravity actually helps with a lot of that stuff.
Interesting.
But that, I just never made it there. Never had time.
Would you want to go there?
Someday.
I'll keep that in mind. I've been, so I could be your tour guide.
Oh, and she stands up and just gets very close to Keith again. And exactly what parts of Earth have you been to?
Oh, it's the earthy parts.
I thought
grins,
Keith was supposed to be slick.
That's the thing.
Did we change this?
No.
Grins, noticing that she managed to fluster Keith, which was what she was trying to do, and starts walking toward the forest.
Okay. That's the bit. Anyway.
And I'm going to say the two of you continue to explore. There's a bit of a rocky area that kind of represents some of the mountain ranges on Earth. There's a little bit of a swamp, which it kind of feels like the planet you're on anyway, so not much difference. And I'm going to say the two of you also have a wonderful time exploring.
As she goes through the biomes, he would be like, I have been to this one, and to this one, and to this one.
Exactly. And you notice that she takes out her, essentially the cell phone of this era, her comm device, and takes a picture of a few of these plants, almost as if she's saving ideas for later.
Mm.
What
plants? I want to know.
She seems particularly fascinated by the living rocks.
Okay.
And some succulents that are called
I'm sorry. You're gonna need to elaborate on
toes or something like that. They're weird.
You need to elaborate on living rocks because
Yeah, a little bit. I
You're
also was
talking
like,
about
oh.
earth things.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that is either.
Look up living rock succulent. They're really
Oh,
Living
a
rock
succulent.
Got
I
it.
just thought you were saying living rocks.
Yeah, me too.
No, until you look closely, they look like rocks from a distance.
Ah, yes. They're like pebbles.
Yes. She thinks they're very amusing.
They're
Anyway,
very cute.
as you leave and Robin, I'm gonna say Robin just kind of gets ahead of you for a minute. Keith, you hear?
No, no, no.
You hear? Well, I'll be damned.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, we have a Southern Belle in our midst. Oh shit, we added one to the tally.
No, but the other people don't know this is happening.
I know it's happening.
No.
They're gonna walk out soon. Anyway, she says, "Well, I'll be damned if it ain't Keith."
Oh my god. He turns around. Let me see if he recognizes this. Oh, no. He doesn't know who this is. Oh, he would just be like, oh god.
And you turn around and see someone who is dressed as staff. So she obviously works there and says, "Are you enjoying the environments?"
Yes. How did you know my name?
We only spent a couple of nights together, but I would have thought you would have remembered. Although she glances in Robin's direction. I do suppose you do move on rather quickly.
Look, no, don't bring her into this, okay? No. Robin, I'm so sorry. Anyways.
Get my wife's name out of your mouth.
Literally.
Don't bring her into this. Also, Bill Nash, the Southern Belle thing, but Bells face every direction.
Oh shit. Look, it's nice for you to check and see that we are enjoying the sights around here. Thank you very much. But I think you should keep moving on.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
Oh, Eisen was not here
You
for
are-
the introduction
Yeah.
of this character.
Apparently, yeah.
We're up to 3.
Southern Belle.
And this is about. I'm going to say this is about the time everybody else comes out of the special examples exhibit.
Hell yeah.
If your friend is interested in anything else similar to what you see on Earth, there are a couple of much more intriguing specimens in that building right over there.
Oh.
Just in case. It was good to see you again, Keith. I hope this one sticks.
Oh my god, ouch. You would just be like grumble and just be like, yeah, okay, thanks.
Georgia is trying her damnedest to not just break out laughing. Like, she says, I hope this one sticks, and you see Georgia just go, nope. Because she's losing her shit very quietly behind her. Grant, please say, as requested by Lynn Jersey, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Well, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's very good.
She was actually really chill though, like.
This one's not trying to rip your face off.
That's good. We're
What?
improving.
Or smoke
Anyway,
you to death.
So, and then Georgia pulls out from her backpack and goes, okay, so that is, so Keith, you're out. Atlas, only one more. Then Eisen, someone named Lynn, I don't know who that is. And Georgia, me, with 9 as the guess. And then puts it back. How was your walk?
What's this person's name?
I don't think you got a name.
No, we didn't.
I would like to read their name tag because you said they are staff.
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
this fine lady would happen to be Josephine.
Josephine.
Josephine. I just to fuck with Keith pretend to recognize Josephine.
Oh no.
How would
I
you
would be
know
like,
her?
Can I help you?
When?
Oh my god, it's been so long. Can I borrow you for a moment?
Well, of course, sugar. How can I help you?
And once we are slightly out of earshot, I'm sorry, I just really needed to mess with my friend. I was wondering though, while I have you here, do you have any like is there any way that I'm very interested in some of the specimens, and I was wondering if you have any like samples for like propagation. I'm interested in exploring researching some of the properties of some of your more exotic specimens back on the research station.
Well, I suppose I could put in a good word for you with the head botanist around here. Especially because you get some points for messing around with Keith just a little bit.
Oh, it sounds like he's done plenty of messing around himself.
Just
Damn.
here's my comm code should you need it, and make contact and I'll let you know what I find out.
You're a real gem, you know that? Appreciate
why,
you.
thank you.
And I head back over and then look over my shoulder and give another wink, making sure that Keith is watching.
I'm shaking my head like this, just like, oh my god.
I love it.
By all means, she's clearly free.
Okay. Where to next? Are all of you going to continue exploring the botanical gardens and wait for me to cause more havoc, or are you going? What are your plans?
I think we can go somewhere else. I mean, unless you guys
What
want
else is in your book?
What else is in my book? Well, opens it up. Flip. Grant, I need options. What else is on this planet?
Well, there is a museum to the founding of the colony. There is actually a local great family, although technically they're a minor family, who
The name,
recently-
please.
Zerla, who recently are preparing to move on.
I need to leave. Did you guys hear him?
I didn't.
Oh, he said there's a minor great family around here, and their last name is Zerla. I don't know if you guys know Kai's actual last name.
That.
Oh my god, what?
Ooh.
Good
Is
to
this before
know!
or after they're assholes.
What'd you say?
Way before, I
So
think.
is this before or after they're assholes?
They've been assholes the whole time.
Okay.
But they got worse when they found their own planet that they thought was their own planet, and then quickly discovered there was another species there, and they said, that's fine, we'll take it anyway.
It sounds oddly familiar.
Oh yeah!
Oh, wait a minute.
Says the displaced group of children.
Oh no, I was
So-
talking about America, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, that too! Yes.
Colonialism, like-
Colonialism. In general, yes.
In general. There's also the starport and the ship dealers near it. What else? There is also a racetrack, an off-road track if anyone's interested in racing through the jungles.
Yes, can we go there, please?
By the way, as you say these, Grant, I'm gonna assume that like Georgia is offering these as she flips through, and she's like, "Well, this sounds interesting, and this sounds fun." So Keith freaks out at the racetrack.
Racing?
He's like, dude, I'm gonna take you all on in a go-kart, let's go. Only if you want to, though. I mean,
Georgia
it's
shuts the
silly.
book. 'Cause that does sound kind of fun.
Is it like a one car or two car situation? the go-karts? Just curious. What do we get? I guess we'll find out. Never mind.
We
It
can
depends.
pair off.
Let's
Always
go
a possibility.
go-karting. That sounds fun.
All right.
I'll take Eisen.
Have fun with that.
Wait. Georgia would know this. Can Atlas drive?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Eisen drives? Yes? No.
Well, hold on. I'm trained.
Because I know Keith does.
Little bit here and there, you know.
I am trained by sheer technicality.
Wow, we're all trained. Also by sheer
Yeah,
technicality.
after our childhood,
That's
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's a good point.
You're
there
right.
was no way in hell that I was not learning how to drive.
Fair.
Yes.
We got on the
all-
line. Yeah, sorry.
I would say this. Not everybody would know this, but Keith, you know that after his experiences, Waddy's a little leery about getting in cars,
Oh,
but he seems to be okay right now.
okay. He would have like looked at you then, like shared a glance, like, "Are you
Or
good?"
I'll just
with
have to
that?
comfort him.
It'll be fine. Okay. All of you head to the track.
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Sorry, I got distracted by chat.
I also saw that.
And they actually have multiple tracks, wouldn't you believe it? One is a pretty standard little go-kart sort of thing. There is also a bona fide racetrack. And they also have off-roading tracks, several trails actually that you could choose from. Some longer, some shorter. Depends on the driver.
Okay, well, we're gonna race each other, right? Like all of us?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, what difficulty do you want? I mean, I'm gonna smoke all of you in any of them, but which one do you guys want to do?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's fair, but also go-kart. I mean, it's fun. It's still fun.
Eisen, I'm also going to say, if you're still monitoring, the station got stronger as you started approaching the track.
It's weird.
Oh,
So anyways, which one are we doing? No.
okay.
Question, does this cost money? Do we have... Wait, that's Kai. That's Kai who doesn't know what money is. But Georgia is checking how expensive it is.
It's moderately expensive.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I can get them to requisition it for us. I do it all the time.
This is a
squad or whatever.
This is a business expense.
You do.
I mean,
You do you? Is that what you do with your repairs as well? You have to teach me these requisitioning ways, Keith, at some point.
Oh, I can absolutely teach you. It's easy.
Keith, do you know what a tax write-off is?
No, I don't think I care to know.
I was doing taxes yesterday, me and
Oh,
Vicky in real
God.
life, and this is... The IRS doesn't need to watch this. But taxes...
If you're part of the IRS, just close the
Whatever
laptop.
you're about to say, you might not want to air it.
No, I
You
didn't.
might not
I
want
didn't
it to
forge
be.
anything. It's just wild how like I'm half self-employed and like how do they check anything that I say? I said everything right. I did it all the right way. I have receipts, but they don't ask for the receipts. Vicky's
Yeah.
not going to jail.
No, it's
They-
your liability to hold on to them in case they ever decide to audit you, and then if you don't, you're in big trouble.
I mean, I have them. I have all my invoices. But isn't it wild that you can just say anything you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they think it's fishy, they're gonna destroy your fucking life.
Anyway.
So, with that news, I don't know if Eisen shares it with anybody, but what do you all plan on doing?
Racing the fucking go-karts, Grant.
The go-karts? Okay.
No, but like which
Oh,
track?
whichever one you guys want. I don't care.
The long one?
I didn't put the ring light as an expense. God damn it. Anyway.
Oh man.
Shit.
Eisen.
Welcome to my
how
home
much did,
office.
how noticeably did Eisen actually react?
To the number station?
Ooh.
You got a 1?
No, I said none.
Oh,
I got a
none.
25.
Oh, the opposite of a 1.
So.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Okay, well, if you guys aren't going to choose, he just walks to the off-road.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Let's do it.
Okay.
I have a question, because we would all know this. Does Wads drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Not well.
Okay.
is there an option for doubles?
You can get 2-seaters if you want. It's up to you. There are a variety of vehicles.
I don't want to
available.
traumatize him. I'm
I
not that
know
good of a driver
Wads.
either. If I roll the car, I roll the car. If I roll the car with the boy who's afraid of driving in the car, it's probably
Then
not
at
going
least
to
you
go
go
well.
together.
Okay, well then should we do the easier one?
No, they're off-roading vehicles. You're supposed to roll them.
Okay.
I mean, you're not supposed to, but like, you know.
well, you
Okay.
can. You can if you're really cool about
You
it.
can. That wasn't Georgia saying any of that. That was me, Vicky, saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
Also,
Oh my
by the
God.
way, I don't off-road. But there
I
are some
used
cars
to
you can
build
roll.
those things.
Not the ones
You're
that you
not
can
so-
roll, though.
Yeah, we built the. I built off-road race cars for a few years.
No, but the
That's
ones
cool.
with the roll cage.
Yeah, they sure as hell have roll cages.
Okay.
You are not supposed to actually roll them. That protects you in the event of a roll, but after you roll it twice, or like 2 or 3 times, you're supposed to actually like fully disassemble it.
I mean,
It-
Put a new
It's
roll
like
cage on
saying,
it.
Oh, this car's got a seatbelt. Let me go smash into the tree. Vibes.
But does it look cool?
be
No, I'm just kidding.
fine.
We've got
Let's go
airbags.
mudding.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Okay, well-
Madden.
Let's do doubles.
Doubles.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Everybody doubles up.
Keefe and Robin, Ison and Atlas. Me and Waddy.
Sure.
I really don't want to kill him. Oh boy.
I'll let Alice drive.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say everybody go ahead and roll some drive checks to see how well this works.
And I assist, giving Atlas advantage. Ha ha ha.
Ah.
Oh my god.
You got a nat
Dad.
20?
Oh no.
I would jump in the car and just look at Robin and just be like, "Do you trust me?"
Fucking pulling out the Aladdin lines? Jesus.
Oh my god, I forgot. Oops, my bad.
No, it's good.
Against
It's
my
good.
against my best judgment, yes.
Just make sure you strap both of those. And he just sounds really quick.
Can you just say the total?
What?
Can you just
Say the total just because?
Just say
For
it.
drive, right?
Just say it.
That's a 31.
Jesus
Only
Christ.
level 5.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have 11 points.
Jesus Christ.
How did Atlas do?
15.
15? Okay, that's not bad.
Bill Nash, that was good.
Bill Nash is, yeah.
That was
that's
good.
Quality.
That was clever.
Mhm.
God damn it.
Mhm.
That was good.
How does Georgia do?
An 8.
Oh no!
We roll in the car, baby!
So what happens is
Oh, God.
Keith goes drifting around corners and just rockets off. Atlas does okay. He maintains control. Georgia, you're skidding and sliding and doing 360s
Georgia's
and
cursed.
and 470s and just doing all sorts of spins. Waddy is holding on white-knuckled to anything he can grab onto.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I'm sorry.
I would look in the rear view and be like, oh my god, those are some cool tricks. Keep driving.
You're gonna be like, she needs to show me that later.
Yes.
So yes, unintentional
Eisen and I are
stunts.
both Eisen and I are both durable. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Well, he's durable. I heal quickly.
Yeah.
So, essentially, that's how the off-roading goes. I'm gonna say, since nobody critically failed and
God,
rolled
could you imagine?
too terribly badly, nobody crashes and gets hurt. And each of you pull up and in your own time at the end of the track. Keith, Robin is suitably impressed.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say, Eisen and Atlas, you guys it was fun. It was a new experience. And by the time Georgia and
I'm
Waddy
sorry.
pull up, which is at least a good minute after the rest of you, there's just, I'm going to say, there's probably just a moment where the two of you are just sitting in the car, and Waddy seems to be collecting himself, and he just turns to Georgia and says, "Sorry, that was fun."
No, it wasn't. You don't have to lie. She gets out of the car.
I would walk up to you and be like, Georgia, those drifts were actually kind of impressive.
You've got to teach me how to do that.
Wadsworth looks
What?
like he's about to throw
So
up.
what's next? Let's go do something else now. And let's forget that this ever happened, please.
I would just pat you on the shoulder, Wadsworth, like 2 times and walk away.
I mean, Robin just takes a look around, kind of peering over Georgia's shoulder at the book and says, "Do we want to visit the local royals and see what they're about?"
So what?
Seems like Grant wants us to visit the local royals, and Vicky's gonna have a hard time with that. But George is not, so yeah,
It's also next to their museum about the foundation of the colony, if anyone's interested.
sounds interesting.
Should Atlas be interacting with political figures?
Atlas can. You can.
Atlas is actually fine at pretending to be normal.
You're fine. Just actually listen when I tell you not to do something, and we should be fine.
If all else fails, you can pretend to be a kid.
I don't.
It worked with the bunny.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Just be like, what's that?
How do you
You
get through
realize
life?
you're not wearing any clothes?
Okay. You make your way over there. The signal actually, I'm going to say, Eisen, the signal gets a little stronger as you pass by the warehouses next to the starport.
Okay.
And then it begins to fade off as you make your way to the nicer part of town. What you do notice is that the manor, which the book says is supposed to give tours, they're closed down for the time being, until further notice, it says. But the museum is open, and I'm assuming you walk in for a nominal fee. It's not much.
Is the contents of the tour posted anywhere on their internet?
No.
That's unfortunate.
You can roll a computer use check to find out if it ever was.
Everybody's just quoting
Definitely
music
going to do
right
that.
now in the chat. Royals.
26.
Okay, you do some searches, and apparently this is a fairly recent thing. And they took down all footage within the last month or so.
Is it archived anywhere?
Nope. You can't find
Interesting.
a single frame.
What year is this? Remind me. Like, how many years
no.
before... How many years before Endurance took off?
It's about 200. A little
Okay.
less than 200 years.
Okay.
That's weird. I make a note of it.
Okay. Inside the museum, there are the kind of the standard stuff of this is the founding of our city, sort of things. Little mock-ups of what the city used to look like. All of you can... I'm going to say you could do like knowledge history, knowledge civics to try and see how much of this actually gels with what you've heard.
Or just stupid. I love her to death. But she
21.
is not smart.
He
4!
doesn't care. He doesn't like it, history.
Keith doesn't like history, you said?
No, it's boring.
Fair.
Robin, body. Okay. Yeah.
Wait. You said it's within the last month that the
Yes.
records were wiped.
Yes.
The records or
Do we
the tour
do we
footage?
have access to this place's internet on our station?
Limited.
Because there is no way in hell that Atlas did not read up on the history of the planet that he is orbiting.
No, it's the royal family that we can't
Uh,
get the tour of, right?
oh, it's the royal
Exactly.
palace.
But like the mini
Correct.
royal family, like they're not one of the big ones.
Oh, never mind.
Not yet.
Yes, they're not like House Connor or House Zai, which is one of the other neighbors in this area.
No, Zerma takes
Yeah,
a
he
little
cares
bit longer
considerably
to
less about people.
do awful things.
That being said, Atlas,
Uh,
as you're looking through the exhibits, you notice that there's a definite slant to how the founders of this colony are portrayed.
oh.
Mm-hmm. Nobody really talks about the strip mining that happened in order to build all the stuff here. Nobody really talks about the fact that the oceans are a little bit more polluted than they should be. Yeah. There's a little bit of propaganda going on.
Who founded the place? Does it say?
Um,
Well, I got a 4, so I guess I'm not allowed to ask. But
I mean, Atlas and Wadi can tell you. Because Wadi rolled pretty high, so he's picking up all of this too.
I don't know how to read.
I don't care to read.
I don't know that I would actually say anything about it. While we're still here.
Okay.
Probably wait till we're somewhere more private.
Okay. But
On the theory that if they are, if they've gone to these lengths to kind of spin their history, they may not like us talking about it in public. And for all that he likes to play the fool because it pisses everybody off, Atlas is neither stupid nor unwise, actually.
Did Georgia actually ask who founded the place? Or was
No,
that a Vicky?
that was me, but that's okay. I rolled too low. Maybe
Mac,
one
were
day.
you gonna say something?
Nope, I was making an offhanded joke that definitely does not need to be aired.
Atlas would, especially if the information in the museum's not in his like archives, would be correcting that as we go. Just
Okay.
noting down all of the text and taking snapshots of the displays.
Okay. All right. You make your way through the museum. There is an obligatory gift shop if anyone's interested.
Is there anything interesting?
There are a few interesting things. Some locally crafted sort of staffs and wooden statues from the local plant life, stuff like that.
Ooh.
There are also a few like mounted heads in one corner from various animals.
No.
Various alien animals.
Less of a fan of that.
By the huge pencil.
They also have a giant pencil that can also act as a staff.
Oh man, that's rad.
Or technically a spear if you leave it fully sharpened.
But I'm
Can I?
Are you asking me or are you asking God?
Yes. You're my bodyguard.
Yeah, you can buy the
Should I buy
pencil.
the pointy thing?
Yeah, buy the pointy thing. Listen, if you have more ways to be able to defend yourself, and I say defend, that is a very defend, not defense, not offense. I love that. I love that. I love.
Okay. Atlas very carefully decides not to mention the statistics about your likelihood of things escalating if you're armed versus not,
Well,
because
a
he really wants the pencil.
A pencil is not inherently a weapon.
Anything's a weapon.
Oh, yes.
Anything's a weapon, but also if I walk up to you and I have a water
5-foot-long
bottle,
pointy thing.
I can. If I walk up to you and I have a water bottle, I think you'll react a little differently than if I walk to you and I just have a Glock. Like it's.
Yeah.
So
Also, yes.
maybe.
Also, yes, Lynn Jersey. There are matching T-shirts that say House Zula rules.
Ooh.
I do absolutely. That's funny. I do absolutely need the pencil.
Yeah, get the pencil.
Okay. It costs.
Does it have an
entirely-
eraser?
It does. It costs entirely way too much, but you now have a giant sharpened pencil.
I just lean over and be like, "Well, requisition it."
And Robin
I
just
think that's how it
this
works.
No, you tell the squad that you need stuff for a mission, and then they pay for it.
Robin just chuckles to herself, shakes her head, and says, "I'm sure we can find some kind of use for it."
I mean, that is
Right?
how I got the power armor.
Is it actually graphite? Is the core actually graphite?
It looks like it, yes.
It's lead. Poison them all.
It is such a bad idea to bring this on the station. This is going to be great as an electrode.
We need to clog up our fucking filters. We need to breathe.
Atlas, I don't know why.
Yeah, but think of the arc furnace I could build with this thing.
You just... Atlas, do you want me to get fired? Like, is that your goal?
No. We have containment measures for fire.
I give you a high five.
I walk straight out of the gift shop, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait outside.
I
And
take
then-
my oversized. I take my overpriced pencil. That is a hard thing to phrase. Wow.
The end.
Fritz again. And my name's not even Fritz. I take my overpriced pencil and I guess head out. Does it have an inscription on it?
It says, oh, what does it say that's going to be suitably awful? It
Why do you just
says,
keep torturing me?
it says, the Zerla family motto, manifest destiny.
Disgusting! God, no wonder Kai changed her name and ran the fuck away.
Yeah, Zerla ate it, dude. Sounds like Zerg.
Manifest Destiny?
Uh-huh.
Has Atlas heard of Manifest Destiny before?
Oh, roll a history check.
We lived on Earth.
He's definitely heard of it.
Oh, yes. You know
That
exactly
was a
what they're
29.
channeling. Yeah, you know exactly what they're channeling. Okay. Where does Georgia want to go next?
Did somebody ask her that?
I'm gonna say that Wadi probably followed you before the rest of everybody, and he's just kind of helping you decide.
Well, Georgia walked out and had to take a deep breath or two because she wanted to throw Atlas out a window again.
That's right, get your breathing done now. Once this thing gets on the space station, we may not be able to.
Oh my god.
He's
And she
gonna
resists
be
the-
the death of me. He's gonna be the death of me. I swear. I love Atlas. I love him so much. Either he's gonna die or I'm gonna die. That's how it's gonna go.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Or we're gonna go down in flames together. Or they're gonna shoot us out of the
We
airlock
will all
one day.
go together when we go. What a comforting fact that is to know.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It is
And for
beginning to
copyright
get
reasons, I won't sing any more of it.
it's beginning to get to be mid-afternoon, just so all of you are aware.
That's it?
Is there a beach?
Is
There
there
is
a
a
beach?
Beach episode.
Okay, so the rest of y'all come outside, and I go, so, I think it's kind of warm. But also, if you guys don't think so, then we don't have to go. But there is a beach.
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 Sure, I've never tried swimming before, but I hear salt water makes you more
Oh
buoyant.
my god!
I would lean over to Robin and be like, wait, so have you ever been to a beach?
She lives here.
Oh, wait, I thought she lived up
She
there.
just-
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Amanda's dumb.
She just gives Keith a lopsided grin. You just want to see me in my swimsuit, don't you?
God, you know, we were talking about, you were talking about Earth. There's lots, he's turning bright red. There's lots of beaches on Earth, and I thought if you hadn't seen a beach, this would be a perfect time to do it. He huffs and walks away.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yes, Robin chuckles to herself. Once again, job well done, and just follows.
Eisen fist bumps Robin.
Excellent.
She enthusiastically returns the
That's
favor.
deserved. That's deserved.
To the
All right,
beach.
well, all of you make it to the beach. It is lovely, although very crowded. there are a lot of beachgoers at any given time, it would seem. But they do have plenty of fun things. There are volleyball courts. There are what look like little platforms a little ways out that you could swim out to and hang out on.
Wait. No.
That's cool.
That's a lake. Is that an oceans? I've never seen that in an ocean. I've seen piers. That's fun.
What?
Make it happen.
It's also
The floating
Depends on how
platforms?
choppy
I guess
the
this
water is.
this is the future, so.
yeah, we do
That's a
whatever we
thing.
want.
Yes. Oh, and because it's the future, in place of lifeguards, they have automated flying robots that
I hate
go
that.
out and just keep an eye out for people and drop little crane arms in and pick them up if they're having issues.
I can't! Oh my
I
god.
love it.
Everybody just drowns and gets
So
yoinked.
good.
Says
There's
nope.
just the dude floating out there. It's like, no, wait.
Oh, good. I expect to need at least one of those.
You have been saved, citizen.
The kid that's doing that like pretend drowning.
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume that won't be Atlas in about 2 minutes.
No.
Look here, it looks like you require resuscitation. Allow me to
No!
cattle prod.
You can't. You can't. My son's not here.
But
Do
that
we
could
even have cattle on this planet?
They're big enough animals, I'm sure. Also, Artie does exist at that point. He's just abandoned on an ocean world. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
that's sad actually.
What?
When we met Artie was like,
at this point in Artie's history, Artie has been abandoned for about a century.
Oh, baby.
wait, Artie was abandoned for 600 years?
That's so sad.
I don't think I ever did the math before.
Why do you think
Crying.
Artie's as crazy as he is?
My son.
Vicky's crying.
I know. I'm like tearing up. Also, I don't think you guys heard it, but I did cut the music at that, so we'll start it back up now.
So yes, a little bit of context. Anyway,
Who's
So,
been to
you're
the
at the
Jersey
beach.
Shore?
A sheer
Not me.
technicality, I
me.
drove by it.
You drove by it?
Yeah.
When?
When I was in New York.
Oh,
They're right next to one.
I didn't know that. Cool.
I'm the only one.
Okay.
Time to beach it up.
so once you're at the
Atlas?
beach, what do you do?
So first of all, Atlas, if we're changing into bathing suits of any kind,
What?
I got distracted by I got
I
mauled
got-
by a cougar in Hoboken.
Is that a
Oh my
reference
God.
to something, Bill Nash?
Did she at least take you out to dinner first?
Oh dear.
My God.
I wish I was joking.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
I think you broke Mac.
Yeah, he's.
I would love to hear that story.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway.
Atlas would probably actually wear something that covers pretty much all of his body.
Okay. Okay. So you get one of those ye olden 1800s one piece. Suits,
More like
essentially.
more like a wetsuit, but yeah.
Wetsuit. Just a full-on wetsuit. Even more buoyant.
I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. Bill Nash just goes, I can never go back to Jersey. Fear. Warrant?
Oh.
Fear.
You need to leave the room for a while.
I feel like
Oh my
at
god.
some point I'm gonna go back through and just watch through the stream and just record specifically chat so that we have this entire thing running, and I'll send it to you, Vicky, so you have it.
It's really good. It's really
Okay. Okay. So yes, Atlas gets into a dive suit essentially.
That's fun.
Okay.
People don't always react super well to seeing even the limited visible signs of his augmentations.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay, yeah. Wadi and Robin depart to change in their own respective ways. Is everybody else hanging out, or are different members of the party doing different things?
I'm gonna go put on a bathing suit. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanna go swim.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I'd probably head off with Robin.
Okay.
I go with Wadsworth, and the whole time I'm just like, how's it going?
I want to go swim out to one of the platforms.
Actually, I'm not concerned. George is not
There's robots.
concerned because there's robots, so she doesn't have to do her
Exactly.
job right now. She
And
can
I've got
actually
my
chill.
cat.
I've got what?
I said I've got my cat.
I don't think the cat's gonna want to go in the water, but you can find that
Still
out on your
in
own, I think.
Bag.
What?
Is it still in the bag?
I don't think I ever put it back in the bag. I thought it was riding on my other shoulder, but
I think it probably is.
A cat in a bag in water is never a good plan.
Roll a handle animal check for me to see how that goes.
I can't.
that's
As
a
you
nat
try-
one.
Right?
Oh
Please be
no!
merciful.
Please don't kill him.
Can we please be around for this? Can this be right after we all
Tyson
changed?
is watching this because as soon as he sees him running towards the lake or the ocean, he's like, okay, let me just
Okay.
in case.
Okay.
I will point out, Grant, that despite not liking water, cats are in fact waterproof.
It won't kill the cat.
No, I'm not gonna be that mean. They are not ready for water. So as you start climbing in, they do everything they can to stay out of the water, and eventually just end up like clawing their way up on top of your head. Atlas takes 3 points of damage as this little thing kind of mauls him slightly.
Like the cougar in Hoboken once.
Wait,
No.
So yes, all of you see Atlas maybe in a little bit of distress as this little furry thing just kind of climbs up onto the top of his head.
Alice is fine.
Okay.
Atlas has damage reduction. He's fine.
Okay, Georgia, you may make a spot check.
Oh, okay. Also, for the record, because you asked Atlas what he was wearing for a bathing suit and didn't ask the rest of us, rude. But I'm wearing.
What are...
Georgia
What are
changes.
you wearing, George?
Georgia changes into a cute little. Don't be like that. Georgia changes into a very cute little one piece that has like the little ruffle thing on the top, and it's the same color as my nails. It's like this nice, like light yellow, and it's really cute and something I would never wear, but I find absolutely adorable.
I must draw this.
What was I rolling? Spot check.
Yes.
That would be a 21.
Wadi did not roll very well on his keep it cool, man, keep it cool. You catch Wadi staring for half a second. Anyway.
My boy.
Keith,
I busy myself with fixing a ruffle.
Keith, roll your own keep it cool check, please.
Okay, what die is this?
Then Jersey, the cougar. The cougar hurt him. It was
Yeah.
probably
D20.
from jungle habitat, actually.
I actually wanted to get low. We got an 18.
Keith actually behaves himself very well.
He is dying on the inside. Anyway.
Even though Robin is in quite the getup, a very cute piece.
I need details, Grant, for drawing. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll get them at some point. And she immediately walks up to Keith and says, "Volleyball, you versus me. Choose an extra."
Okay. What does extra mean? Amanda's asking.
Another player.
Another person?
It's too
Yes, choose a partner.
Oh, Georgia.
Let's go.
She immediately glances at Wadi and says, "Looks like you're up." And the four of you head over to the volleyball courts.
We're gonna
Couples
whoop their
against each
ass.
other. Let's do it. Okay.
What? I didn't hear that.
I said couples against each other.
Well,
let's do it.
couples like split and against each other.
Yes. All right. What is Eisen up to?
Eisen, as we were kind of walking to the beach, would have tried to further triangulate this signal that's going on.
Okay.
Possible, narrow it down to maybe a particular warehouse or 2 or 3, whatever you can do.
If you're recording the locations and like where we are and the signal strength, Atlas can help you actually like, pinpoint it later.
Yeah.
Well, to get a rough idea, Eisen may make a computer use check to run the calculation.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You narrow it down to a set of 4 warehouses.
Pretty good.
You narrow it down to a couple of warehouses, and I'll give you this for free. At least one of them has a name that's now familiar to you.
Yep.
It seems to be running a Zerla export business.
Eisen would relay all of this to his commanding officer. A message on our comm network, basically telling them to dig in to see if there's anything related to this noble house and potentially use that to try and decrypt the code in any way.
I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by chat right now, and I know that there's like
Oh, I know.
important lore dropping about my other character, and I can't focus because my mother is just going off right now. She's down the street already. She came back.
Hi, sorry. What happened?
No.
I was like, see ya. Gotta get in character real quick. No.
He's
Okay.
basically relaying everything and to just be cautious and to watch
Oh, you told us?
this area. Nope.
Oh, never mind.
I don't want to ruin your guys' fun.
Thank you.
You
I'm
guys are
having a
having
great
fun.
time.
Is this a comm network that Atlas has access to?
Hello.
Unless you gave yourself access through illicit means, this is a more secure comm network.
Let me rephrase that. Is it one that Atlas can, is capable of decrypting without being caught? I'm assuming that he can just receive it, and if he's figured out how to decrypt it.
You can certainly try.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can really. Wow. He showed
First one of the
you.
game, too.
Well, for you.
For me.
Fine, yes, you are able to decrypt it.
This balances out my Nat 1 with the cat.
I would also say it does kind of make sense because I'm not using a legal form of communication right now. It's the one that Atlas helped me build.
True.
So it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
This is hardware I've had access to.
Okay, so we're gonna, now that that's settled, we're going to run a couple of checks for everybody. Keith and Georgia,
Yes.
we don't technically have an athletics check, so I'm just gonna have you essentially roll strength checks.
Okay.
And your partners will also roll strength checks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Atlas,
Oh no.
please roll a swim check.
Oh god.
Sorry, Georgia.
With advantage, because you do have a little bit of extra buoyancy.
What'd you
I'll
get?
allow that.
4.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank goodness.
I got 19.
Oh,
That
nice.
advantage just saved Atlas.
Did you get a 1?
Well, I had something that was going to be very low after you take out my -2
You have a -2?
to swim.
Oh.
What was the actual roll then?
I rolled a 19, so that's 17.
Oh my god.
Okay, you managed to make it out to the platform without issue.
The best part of that is that Alice has never really tried doing this before, so as far as he knows, swimming's not that hard.
Okay, so what were the results for team player versus team NPC?
Oh, well, 19. And 4.
Got an 18 and a 10.
From who?
So I'm gonna say Robin thoroughly trounces Keith
Ow.
in her plays where he's involved, and Georgia very much messes with Lottie. He's not able to keep up.
Volleyball!
And however, that being said, it is actually a tie as far as the results go.
Oh.
I just go. I just was like at the other side.
Meanwhile, George is like out of breath because she's been trying to like make up for your like.
Perfect. It's just like this easy. No.
Yeah.
Yes. Waddy is panting and is really catching his breath, and Robin looks like she's having the time of her life. Okay.
Oh yeah, don't get it
What's
twisted. Georgia is like having a great time and is also just out of breath and is happy to do more of the work than Keith is. She likes games. She's having fun.
Are you guys going for a second round?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or are you going to do something else?
Oh,
I
sorry.
kind of want to go swimming.
Okay, we can go swimming.
If you guys want.
I look at Robin.
And I go, actually, wait, and I turn to look at the ocean and I'm like, where'd Atlas go? Is he drowned yet?
I'm over here.
How high up are you? Like,
I'm on the
where's
platform.
the ocean? Oh, you're on the platform. Okay, that's fine.
I made it all the way out here.
I go, hi, Atlas. I wave, and as I look at him, I say to you guys without looking away, I go, oh, he's gonna drown when he comes back, isn't he?
It's okay. There's those like helicopter duties.
Yeah, no, I'm off duty right now. It's fine.
Yes.
I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know, this is the closest thing to a like vacation I think I'll ever get.
It's the closest thing to privacy I can give you.
Is there like a little beach like tiki bar thing or anything like that?
There is.
Okay. I would look at Robin and just be like, do you want to grab something to drink?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You're all 21, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm 24.
How many years has it been?
6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
I am freshly 21.
So, Georgia can drink, Waddy can't, I think. Or, yeah.
I mean, I can get you one if you want.
That's illegal, Keith.
Nope, not if nobody tells anybody. Again, for stream, we do not condone minors drinking.
Yes.
Okay, the
I don't give a
Only
shit.
for
That's
us
not
at
my
a
job.
friend's house.
I'm not your parent.
end.
And if your parent allows it in most states, that's legal.
Yeah.
I'm your parent. And, oh, ow! Actually, that was a joke.
Wait a minute.
God.
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Mommy?
Call me daddy. I'm kidding. I immediately regret it as soon as I said it.
Oh my god. Okay, that's...
I think that one.
We're clipping that.
So yeah, I'm just writing down the time code right now. We've got 1 minute, or 1 hour 22 minutes.
I'm just kidding.
Call me daddy.
Going to the Hall of Fame with hot, and now it's
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, if Georgia looks like she's getting something, Waddy'll probably be persuaded.
I'll get a little something fruity, something fun.
Alright. Is Eisen partaking, or is Eisen keeping his head clear?
Eisen keeps his head clear. He doesn't drink.
Okay, make a spot check. And the rest of you make fortitude saves.
Dodge.
They're not as awful as the ones that I've had you make before.
Oh no,
It's not alien boost.
it's still not
He's sick.
good.
Rick.
oh,
What?
Only
Oh.
6.
sorry.
I got a 10 actually.
Oh, me too.
Oh.
Okay. The two of you are fine. Waddy's a little tipsy. He's
That's fun.
he did not roll very well. Robin seems just fine.
Nice.
Atlas, you may also make a spot check.
17.
One of those rescue bots seems to be heading your direction.
Oh, great.
In a normal way or a...
There's no one between it and you.
Does it seem like it's coming with a message, or does it seem like it's coming to be a problem?
It's just flying.
Directly towards me?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any wireless interfaces?
Potentially.
I'd like to try and connect to it.
Roll a computer use check.
23.
You gain access. Immediately, however, your systems are overwhelmed as something immediately fights back and paralyzes you.
Shit.
Hmm.
And you're in the middle of the ocean.
Yep. I'm on a platform.
In the middle of the ocean. If you get
On the
pushed off the
platform,
platform, you'll just
On the
drown.
platform, how are you sitting? On the platform, how are you sitting?
Why did I say anything?
Cross-legged.
Okay, you just kind of flop over. I'm not going to make you fall into the water, because that was the other option. Okay. Georgia, you may now make a spot check of your own.
A check on the child.
Yes. In fact, I'll allow Keith to make one as well.
God, I hope Keith sees something.
Oh, well, don't count on it.
Do I not
Add-ons.
get a saving throw of any kind?
Oh, no. 8.
Me too!
I was,
dude,
I was
what?
technically putting that in with the computer.
I
use
rolled
check.
a 3, but I got
Me
it.
Technically, but
Wait, really?
hang on, let me think about it.
Is your spot 5?
Yeah.
There are rules for
Check
this,
it
by the
out.
way.
Oh my god, we're the
There
same
are.
person.
Then this is just me being rusty on my own rules that I wrote 2 years ago.
What is it?
You know what? You may make a will save.
Alright.
Yes?
13.
And what were the results of those spot checks?
We both got 8.
8.
Okay. And the will save.
Throw out, that's a pool
13.
noodle.
13. Definitely not quite enough to resist the effects. Okay. That being said, luckily for all of you, Robin did actually roll quite a bit better. And she just sets down her drink on the bar and looks toward the ocean and says, Does Atlas usually pass out and fall asleep on random objects?
He's passed out.
What?
He's not sitting up like he was.
Uh-oh.
Georgia goes over to like the where the water's kind of lapping, you know, just goes.
Mhm.
Atlas, are you asleep? Did you fall? That'd be wild. You shouldn't be. That. I think that'd be really
How
fast to fall
paralyzed am I?
asleep.
You can breathe. You can look around. You have no motor control beyond that.
So I can't speak or anything either.
Nope. Although
Which-
I said you could breathe. You could try and just make a noise. It just wouldn't necessarily count as speech.
Since technically I have a since technically my comms are actually controlled through my microcomputer implant, can I activate them?
I don't think we have them on us, do we? Yes.
I would allow that.
Georgia's in a swimsuit and was taking advantage of the fact that she didn't think you were gonna drown because we had nice robots and apparently they're not nice. So I don't think I would have it on, but Eisen does. So.
I'm
As
gonna
using sending his message via comms. So
I'm going to send an SOS via just turning on and off my comms.
Okay.
Georgia's just like looking at like, why isn't he moving?
Maybe he's just taking a nap. The sun.
Eisen, go ahead and roll a computer use check to see if you catch that.
He probably shouldn't nap in direct sunlight though. He burns like a freaking baby's butt, you know?
Oh,
21.
21.
Soft skin.
You pick up the SOS.
Yeah, shit. Georgia, go.
What?
Go.
Okay. Georgia doesn't ask questions.
I
And-
would also like to try and shut off the link.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
You may
swim.
roll a computer use check at disadvantage for the moment. Georgia.
You want me to swim?
Yes, roll a swim check for me, please.
Oh god, Kai is really good at swimming, and I haven't had many opportunities to do that in a while. Georgia, however,
Just have your strength.
it's not that bad. 12. It's not great, though.
You're not exactly able to sprint. You make it about halfway there, and as you're going, you do start to realize that you are racing a robot.
Are there
What?
any, like...
Atlas, what was the result?
30-20.
30-20? Okay, you are able to shut down the connection. You may make another will save.
I have realized
Any
something.
boats around here?
I don't have anything on me. I'm in a bathing suit. I'm gonna have to fight a robot barehanded.
That's another 13. This die is going in jail.
I think
Okay.
Keith would realize that and go, like, respectfully rummage through your stuff to get you a weapon.
Oh, here's an
I'm-
interesting question. Does this count as a mind-affecting attack?
A long silence.
It's kind of hard to tell. With
We're
a
already
cyborg
too
like
far into
Atlas.
this. We're too far into this. It's happening. Can't retcon
We're
it
gonna
now.
have to hash some stuff out later.
For future.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Uh,
Keith,
Yeah.
you may make a search check.
Okay.
This demands higher octane music. One
14.
moment. Oh.
14.
Mhm.
You managed to find that remote that you saw Robin give Georgia.
Oh, cool. Give him what did I know what that was? It's your power armor. Okay, cool. Sweet. I run up to the beach. How far away are you?
I'm halfway to the platform, of which I don't know how far away it is, but I am fully submerged in water, which technology doesn't tend to enjoy.
He's just like, should I throw this? Or are there any boats around?
There seems to be a surfboard nearby
I'm
that
gonna
someone's
try it.
carrying.
Just
I'm gonna
take
try
it.
it. I just go, I'm so sorry. I need this. My friend's drowning. Long story. Okay, thank you. And
Okay. What's Eisen up to?
Well, as Keith is grabbing the surfboard, knowing that he's not very good at this,
excuse me.
I'm going to inspire competence.
Thank you. Oh,
Need it.
okay, well, thanks, backhanded.
Ziploc
Help.
bag would be handy right now.
Wonderful. I succeeded the save thingy with 14. And yeah, you basically get a +2 to all skill checks that you make.
Thank you. +2.
Okay.
Cool. What do I need to do? Grunt.
Because you have something helping you, you get advantage on your swim check.
Yay! Okay. So that would be 19. Okay, 19.
Okay.
Shit.
You managed to catch up to Georgia.
Georgia, I just hand you the remote.
How did you? Oh, thank you. And is it again, just metal exposed?
It's in a plastic casing.
Great. Plastic casing? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Keep swimming.
Okay.
I don't have pockets right now.
Alrighty. What's everyone else gonna do?
How long do you think it's going to take to get here?
We'll find out.
You know what? I'm not going to call it. I know this is a one-time use. I'm not going to call it until I know the robot is going to try to kill me. And Atlas. Once we confirm that, I'll give it a ring.
Eisen, you see Wadi rummaging in his stuff. He seems to be searching for something. Atlas, you may make another will save.
We're still using plastic in the future? No. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
thank
it's not
goodness.
plastic. It's not plastic.
all
It's like
fully recycled at this point.
It's one of those what's it called? The like eco bags that like it's the plastic that's not actually plastic. It's like plant fiber that feels like plastic, and it'll just decompose in like 3 months.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's a thing that exists. They make straws out of it.
Yeah. What was Atlas's result?
22.
That's more like it. Atlas, you are no longer paralyzed. However, the thing hovers over you, and you see the claws start coming down to grab you.
And
do you
she's swimming. Georgia just goes, "He's not drowning! He's not drowning!"
Wait. Can I pretend to drown off the surfboard to see if it gets its attention?
Yes! Yes!
That's beautiful.
Roll a performance check for.
Okay.
Add an additional 2.
I had an additional 2? Okay.
This is skill.
Oh, okay, that's good. So that is dirty 20.
Hell yeah. Oh,
You give a very convincing act of drowning.
is it convincing enough where Georgia's now like, God, I'm gonna have to save Keith too?
No,
Yes,
I would have
probably.
like looked at you first and been like,
Eyes going, oh no, my best friend Keith, he's drowning, help him! Oh no!
you son of a bitch.
You hear the sound of another one of those robots take off.
No, I want that one. He's like, as he's drowning.
Anyway, Atlas, are you going to do anything as the claw reaches for you? I'm going to say you have an action that you can take after recovering from this.
Does this thing have any obvious, like, weak points, places where it, has exposed cables of some kind? Or does this thing have an antenna anywhere on it?
It does, actually. These things, I didn't actually describe them properly. They look kind of like good old manta ray sort of things. The antenna extends out the back.
And they fly.
Wait,
they fly?
it looks a manta ray? That would have been relevant information. A bunch of manta ray looking things tried to kill us on the last planet we lived on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would have significantly changed the degree to which I don't trust them.
These look a lot friendlier. They have big old
Not
smiley
this
faces.
one!
Grant, if you almost fucking die to one shape of animal, you're not gonna really trust any of that shape of animal again. Like, whether or not, like, you're not gonna, if you almost get trampled by an elephant, you're probably not gonna want an elephant stuffy in your room, you know?
Or a cougar.
Or a cougar.
Okay.
The claw has chosen you. The claw.
And to answer the rest of your question, there are exposed wires closer to the thing. The claw would have to reel you back in.
I grab my cat, and Pickles.
You still have Pickles?
And make sure that I'm holding them as this thing tries to pick me up. And I put Pickles on my shoulder so that I'd have them, holding on just in case I get stunned or something.
Okay.
You could
Pickles
try to
holds
get
on.
away from it.
Then go where?
The water, the ocean, towards me.
Okay. I am going to have you roll another handle animal check for your cat.
I grab my cat, record scratch. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how.
It's a 22.
Okay, you managed to persuade the cat to stay with you. And yes, the claw closes around Atlas and starts lifting him into the air.
Dang.
As soon as I'm close enough to those wires to, yank them out of the thing, I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
Oh, I
not this
forgot we're
turn.
not doing like turn-based right now. I should just do something, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of calling out everybody's turn. I'm going to say, Georgia, make your swim check. Eisen, what are you going to do next?
$13.
Question.
Hmm?
13.
With a 13, you make it to the platform now. And I will give you this. Atlas isn't entirely out of reach yet. You could try and grab him.
I am going before she does anything else.
Okay.
I'm going to yell out words of encouragement to Georgia.
Thank you.
I got nothing. Don't fucking let him die! And you get advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you make.
Great.
Which means if you grab onto Atlas, I'll make that a strength check if you want to kind of hold him there. What do you want to do? He is still technically within reach. This thing does not reel him in very quickly.
Can I, like... I mean, I want to grab Atlas, but I also don't want to, like, just be hanging off of the thing. Can I, like... So it's like a claw, right? And claws need to have a certain amount of pieces to, like, hold a thing in place. Can I just try to break one of the arms of the claw off or something? Like, pull it off enough where they drop him?
Can you disable the robot? I want to see who's controlling this thing.
I'm gonna try. I'm mainly here to save your fucking life first, though. So let me do that.
Make
Whoever
a
it
strength
is
check
is
for
gonna
me.
try again.
Strength check. Oh. I should be good at that. Oh, fucking Jesus. This die is gonna get put in jail.
And you do get advantage from the bonus that Eisen
do
gave
I?
you.
Yeah,
Kristen, don't fail me now. Kristen.
Uh-oh.
Your dice have names.
They're named after characters.
Oh,
So
I see.
that was Kristen's die. It got a 3. The other one got a 7. My strength is 3, so that's 10. That's a 10. For the strongest character on the team.
I'm gonna say this. It won't reel him in this turn. You get another chance.
Okay.
I will allow that.
I am no brick.
Keith,
Yes.
what you doing?
Well, is the robot still coming to me? A different one? Or
Yes.
can I pretend to stop drowning? Will that make it go away?
It's already hovering over you and lowering a claw to you.
I'm
You
like, no,
might
no, no.
ha-
What?
You might have to try and avoid it now.
Okay, I try and swim and I'm like, nope, I'm good. Thank you so much. Just
Make a swim check.
Okay. Do I still get your thing? It's not gonna fucking help.
I am still concentrating it, so.
I have a really bad idea.
Why do you sound so excited about that?
That's a really bad idea.
Oh boy.
What?
Doubt it.
What?
This one tried to paralyze me when I connected to it, but can I connect to the other one that's trying to rescue Keith?
You might as
Hey,
well.
roll a computer use check.
I got a nat 1, so it's gonna
You
get.
got a nat 1? I didn't hear that part. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're actually beginning to drown a little, and you feel the claw clasp around you and start lifting you out of the water.
He's like,
32.
I'm good, I'm fine.
You have control of the robot that is currently manhandling Keith.
Do I know that?
Keith, it's fine. I've got you. And then I make it just like zoom towards me.
Oh, I think it's supposed to put me at the shore.
On a collision
I'm getting you in
course.
position. No, I'm getting Keith above the thing that's holding me.
Okay.
Okay, Keith, all of a sudden you are above the other robot.
Keith, you're incoming! And then
Stab
I drop Keith.
Onto
onto
the other one? What
Yes.
did you do, Atlas? And he's saying as he's falling. I grab onto it though, because I know you have a plan.
Keith, make a reflex save.
Okay. Hold on.
Christ.
Do I get your thing for that or no?
No, it's just for skills.
Oh, okay, I'm fine anyway. 19.
19? Okay. Then yeah, you managed to grab on without falling off either onto the platform or into the water.
Okay.
Oh, break it or something.
Okay, I guess I just start punching it. Or trying to Keith would start punching it.
Grab its
In
tail.
my personal favorite way to use the repair check Roll a repair check for me.
Thank you.
And
It's a
this-
destructive repair check.
This you do get a +2.
Okay, cool. Thank you. No. 23.
Whoa.
How do you want to hurt this thing? What kind of system do you want to disable?
The arm first, that is trying to get at Atlas.
Save its brain if you can. I want to know what's in it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. You managed to open up a panel and disconnect the cable that it's using to reel Atlas in. Georgia, make a reflex save
Uh-oh.
to save Atlas.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. What's my dex? What's my reflex save? Holy shit. So I rolled a 2. That's a 6 total.
I will point out that I am trained in the tumble skill.
Georgia is cursed.
Oh no.
I'm afraid.
Alice falls a lot, okay?
Yeah.
Usually doing stuff like this.
You may roll a tumble check to avoid the worst outcome.
Are Robin and Wadsworth just like on the shore, just watching
Just
this?
watching.
Waddy looked like he was going for something, but then when there were people in the way that he cares about, he stopped doing what he was doing. Atlas was enough out of the way where he was going to probably grab a gun and start shooting. What's the result of that tumble check?
18.
Okay. You do not fall into Georgia, and then both of you fall into the water.
Can I grab Georgia and fall backwards onto the platform?
Yes. You are both on the platform now.
Okay.
And the robot
Does he fall on top of me?
probably.
Okay, great. I have the device that I stuffed into my rod, and he lands on it, and I call my fucking power armor.
Okay.
It starts beeping, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, incoming.
Okay. Keith,
Yeah.
or actually Eisen. What are you doing on your round?
Eisen will grabs his bag and kind of holds it at his side and puts his hand around his machine pistol that he has. Doesn't pull it out yet,
Okay.
but this is the one gun that he took with him to the beach. So
The machine pistol?
Okay.
you never know.
Never know.
All right. Eisen, you hear the sound of another one of those robots starting up, and as it flies overhead, you hear, because you lost, I'm going to say, kind of lost track of Robin in the process. You hear Robin's voice overhead as she says, "This is such a bad idea." She is surfing on the back of one of these things.
Robin,
That's a good idea.
it's it's not a good idea for her. You guys know she's like level 1, right? She's extremely squishy.
Do I see this?
Yes, from your vantage point.
Good
I'm like-
God.
I know I made it look really cool, but you should not be doing that.
Is that my full turn to prep that, or can I do something in response?
Please.
You could do something in response if you would like.
Fucking please just don't die. And I will give her temporary HP.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that is 7 temp HP that she gets.
The reason she's doing this, by the way, she rolled a nat 20 on her bid to control one of these.
Oh,
That's
my
pretty.
God.
That's awesome though. She's a boss queen. I trust her.
Okay. We're back with Atlas. Atlas, what are you doing? The robot that was trying to abduct you is actually starting to fly away with Keith still on it.
I'm hanging on for dear life.
And the
You
robot
said it's
you
like
have
a-
control over is just kind of hovering.
You said it's kind of a manta ray looking thing?
Yes.
Can its claw grab the other one?
Good. You may make an attack roll with disadvantage because you are not using a native interface.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. So one of those is an at 20.
Okay.
And the other
Got it.
one's a 5, so let's see what that turns into. What am I rolling this for?
I would say this is dexterity. This is a dexterity attack roll.
That took me way too long. That took me way
Attack.
too long, but it's good.
So I just take my base attack
Good.
plus dex? I don't
Yes.
use weapons very often in this game.
Yes. Base attack plus dex.
That's a 10.
You don't quite manage to grab a hold of it, unfortunately. Keith,
Yeah.
the claw that dropped you narrowly misses you, and the robot that you're currently riding on. As the robot you're currently riding on starts flying off in the direction of the warehouses.
Okay, I'm gonna just see where this goes, I guess.
Oh my god.
I shout to all of you.
Is Eisen with us over here, or is Eisen still on the beach?
He's on the
Eisen
beach.
is still.
That being said, does Atlas do anything else with the turn I'm giving him?
Give me 1 sec to check something, because
Okay.
maybe. I forgot I had that.
You should be the death of me.
Keith can swim, right?
Kind of.
When the attack fails, I'm going to just try and basically because it's over the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these things hover.
Technically.
Wait,
So I can make.
They're VTOL aircraft, essentially.
so you have yours like hovering over mine? Is that correct or no?
Oh, you're right. That would be a really bad idea.
No, but I could jump onto your. No, wait. You want this one? Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
I guess I'll just keep pace with it
Okay.
for
Keith,
as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming?
you're. I think what Atlas means is keeping pace with the robot he controls.
You're right. I actually. Is this thing moving at its max speed?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Then I just keep pace with it.
Okay. Keith, you are starting to notice a high-pitched whining noise coming from the inside of this thing. You may roll a knowledge technology check to find out what's potentially going on.
Okay.
Rip out all the cables.
I got it.
You got a what?
You gotta what?
And that one.
Keith's dice suck. Stop
No,
using
it was really good if you when
Stop
I
it.
needed to do cool things.
Stop it.
Anyway.
That's a perfectly normal sound.
Thank you, Jan.
Okay. What does Keith want to do on his turn?
Well, okay. So where is Atlas's? Yours is like driving over top. I want to make sure I know what's going
And
on.
very slightly behind.
Okay. Well, if you have...
Stay on that one though, because this one's unladen.
Okay, I'll stay on then. I'll see if I can like get it to slow down a little bit, maybe. So I'm not going at light speed.
Okay. Make another offensive repair check for me.
Okay.
I love that.
Forrest has
just the
things to
concept
say.
of that.
Sorry. Wait, a repair check? He distracted me.
Yes, an offensive repair
A
check.
very offensive repair check.
With that's a dirty 20.
Okay. You manage to rip out some of the cabling leading to one of the thrusters. It starts to loll to one side. Make a strength check to hold on.
Okay. Oh no. A strength check. 1 second. I don't have my helper here. 13. Wait, do I apply Eisen's thing to this, or is that just for skills?
I think it still applies.
Okay, then that would be a 15.
The experimental class. Okay, you hold on, but just barely. Georgia, what are you doing?
Well, I just pressed the thing, and I was hoping the power armor would get here quicker, but it seems like it's not. So
When you look back toward the starport, you're seeing people running.
oh no.
Presumably, it's on its way.
I kind of look that way, and Georgia thinks to herself, "This is a bad idea." And then, so Atlas is controlling one of them. Keith is on the other.
And Robin's flying toward Keith with some kind of plan. You're not sure what.
Yeah.
I think Georgia can't really do anything right now. So I think she's just gonna look to Atlas and be like, "What do you need me to do?"
Well, I'd like to know who just tried to kill me.
I would love to know that as well.
Also, I know it didn't look like it, but it was trying to kill me. I'm pretty sure. Or abduct me? I'm not sure which is worse. We should probably save Keith.
Probably. I can't swim that fast. You know
Isn't
what?
your power armor on the way? I'm pretty sure that's what that beeping noise means.
I mean, we'll see if it gets here. I think, well, Georgia might just, like, I guess swim back to shore. I don't know.
Alright, roll a swim check.
It's gonna take a while because I'm gonna roll bad. Watch. Yup. That's a 9. That's a 9.
Okay, you're kind of floundering initially.
Yeah.
Alright. What's Eisen up to?
So, catch me up to speed. Keith's still on the thing,
Yeah, I slowed it
go.
down. And huh?
but it's going.
Yeah, it's still good.
And I do want to try and grapple it again.
Okay.
Next opportunity.
Eisen would,
Sorry, what was that?
Eisen would aid Atlas in that. He's another one of my tacticians.
Okay. Then Atlas gains that benefit.
Good advantage.
Okay. Robin. Keith, you hear Robin's voice getting closer very quickly, and she says, might want to jump.
Atlas, he's got it. Okay.
and you look up just in time to see Robin leap and dive into the water from the back of her robot as it comes careening toward yours.
Am I supposed to jump off? Okay, he just follows.
Okay. A moment later, the robots collide. There is an explosion of parts in all directions, and they plummet into the ground.
Atlas,
Or
hold
not
it
into the
back.
ground, into the water.
Maybe we can scavenge something.
And, Atlas, you still have control of your new pet robot.
How many pieces is the other one in?
Many.
Anything recognizably computer-like?
It's currently sinking to the floor of the sea.
How
Nearby.
deep is it?
This is me not knowing how beaches work.
I'm going to use my drowning things retrieval robot to try and grab whatever I can and hope it's useful.
No, hold on. You wanted to know how beaches work. This is the one thing that I'm good at in this life.
Vicky, roll knowledge beaches.
No, me!
I know, I said
Oh,
Vicky.
yeah. I know things. What are we trying to figure out? How does what work?
If we're about 30 feet from the shore, how deep is it typically?
Okay, that really depends on what beach you're at, but are
what
we
I thought.
are we
If you're in Florida, super shallow. If you're in Oregon, it's like 300 feet deep.
if you're in even if you're in
And
different
if you're
parts
on
of
an
the
alien
Jersey
planet,
Shore. You know what? I'm going to make you this is going to be a random chance thing for Grant. Pick either LBI or Wildwood.
The first one.
LBI.
Mhm.
Minimum like 20 feet. 20, 30 feet deep, I'd say.
Minimum. Okay.
It either
It's-
goes like this,
Or
or
like
like this,
this.
depending on whether it's a cliff or a
LBI
hill.
LBI, for context for everybody, Long Beach Island in New Jersey. I had some friends that went there a lot. The ocean was, you got in the ocean and it went like, do wee, and so you had very little space to swim in. Wildwood, like that.
Damn it.
I rolled a 1 on the d6 I used. Okay. So I'll say, Atlas, you can roll a computer use check to try and use the onboard tools to try and identify things. This is not what it was designed for.
Is that where I get advantage? Wow, that did not do very much good. I rolled almost exactly the same number with both dice. That is computer use? Computer use. 28.
Unfortunately, that is not quite enough for the DC I was looking for.
Oh.
You try looking for wreckage with the robot, it doesn't seem to be working. Also, all of you are, I'm going to say Georgia makes it to the beach in time for her power armor to just come skidding across the sand.
Oh my god.
It stops in front of you, pops open, and you can step into it if you want, or you can dismiss it.
I look at
Put
it.
it back.
I look at it and I got it. You're a little late, darling.
To be fair, its very arrival probably means we will now need it, just because of its arrival.
I probably shouldn't have pressed the button. I probably shouldn't have. I need to talk to Robin about this. Oh my god.
Okay. That being said,
See,
you're also hearing...
I also need to establish the context of, does this thing fly? A little bit? No.
Did we give that?
I can't remember. But Georgia
I don't
assumed...
think that was one of the things.
Georgia assumed, apparently incorrectly, that if it could be called to her, it would be flying.
Pony Starfish shit.
I mean...
I love the idea that it just runs
That's what Grant's saying.
itself.
It's terrifying.
It's like
I love the idea that when there's no one in it, it runs on all fours.
Oh no! Oh no!
For the record,
It doesn't
you
have
did-
them. I know.
Yeah, you did not pick
I
that
know.
option.
I'm
unfortunately.
saying Georgia, like me, dumb. So assumed incorrectly it was gonna fly to me. And now I'm seeing the wreckage and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, this was so bad. Oh
That
my
being
God.
said, the telltale sound of colonial security is on its way.
Fucking shit.
I can deal with them. You guys go.
Go where? They're fine now.
Back to Robin's place so they don't fucking interrogate you. And find him. He points to Atlas.
That's true.
I hop on my rescue bot's back. I'm not trying to surf this thing. I'm holding on for dear life, but I am controlling it. So, are any of my friends currently drowning?
I don't know if
But-
Robin and I think. Wait,
Roll a swim check, Keith.
okay. Here's the. Oh shit.
Where's the
8.
cat?
I assume it's still clinging to me.
It is, for dear life. Robin's doing fine. In fact, Atlas, you see her swim over and kind of buoy up Keith a little bit and start helping him to shore.
Thank you.
Okay.
We really need to work on some swim lessons for you at some point.
Okay, I mean, if you're teaching him, I'm fine with that.
If this thing has a GPS, I'd like to disable it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You disable it. You have
so
a new
that-
pet robot.
so nobody can track it when I steal it and take it back to our lodgings. And I leave a message
That's
on
fair.
all of our friends' communicators just saying, Yeah, just a little text message, which I should have thought of earlier when I was trying to communicate while paralyzed. Um,
Okay.
um, that that I'd rather not find out who wants to talk to me right now.
Okay.
enough.
All of you watch as Atlas rides this thing away toward the rest of the colony. Okay, let's finish this up. What do all of you do? We know what Atlas is up to. What do the rest of you do?
Georgia. Yeah. I was like, this feels. I was like, Georgia, you said there's like, what are they called? The cops?
Colonial security,
Okay,
yeah.
cops.
It's the same basic idea.
Fucking cops, man. Anyway, she sees them coming and she's like looking between them approaching and Atlas leaving and then the power suit in front of her and then the path of wreckage, and she's like, there's no way I'm getting out of. So she just grabs in their bag. She's a mom friend. She brought towels for everybody. She grabs two of them and tries to put them over the power armor.
Robin walks up and says, I have an idea. And
Why didn't you tell me it didn't fly? Why did I assume that it flew? I don't know why I assumed that it flew, but like, oh my god, it just did that?
it's okay, follow my plan. She kind of drapes it over the front of it and kind of drapes the towels over it to make it look almost like a toga. And then takes the controller back, walks over to her bag and very quickly types something out on her mobile device, and says, I'm sending it back to the apartments. And I'm also telling it to go slowly.
Thank you.
She hands the panic button back to you.
Thank you.
I'll
She puts
install
it
a
in her
safety
bag.
on. I'll install a safety on the 2.0 version. I promise.
Thank you.
Okay. And she goes and just surreptitiously goes and gets changed. As I'm assuming everybody else does.
As the cops are coming
Eisen.
towards us? I don't think so. I think we just kind of have to.
haven't arrived.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So, Eisen
Mhm.
is throwing his shirt on because he didn't go in the water, so he's not wet at all, and is walking towards the parking area where he's assuming that the cops are all going to be arriving.
Yes, that is exactly where they're arriving.
So,
Yeah. Georgia just does the beach thing where you like towel off and then you pull on the clothes that you were wearing before over top your bathing suit, because she's like, I do not have time to go and like go change all nice.
I put on a shirt and that's it. And grab my stuff.
you all should probably go back to Robin's place. I will speak to them.
Okay. Is that okay? Like, we're not injuring. Right.
Not at all.
Okay.
All right. All of you head that way. What does Eisen do to waylay, misdirect? What does Eisen do?
So, Eisen, as he's approaching, is kind of hyping himself up, kind of muttering to himself, and I'm going to use Tactician on myself.
Okay.
All right,
Give yourself a pep talk.
This is the story. Okay. You got this. You got this. Okay. Officers, I swear, my name is Eisen. I am a lieutenant commander for the whatever the fuck military navy. I don't even know what that's the French for part of.
United Earth Alliance Navy.
Alliance.
Yes.
I saw most of everything that happened. I'm not entirely sure exactly why. It seems as one of the retrieval bots went rogue. Started losing, sputtering, kind of smashed into a couple of others. It was very strange.
Okay. I'm gonna say
I am
this.
blatantly lying.
Yes.
Which
Roll a
is funny
bluff
because
check for
technically
me.
everything you've said is true.
Yeah, it is.
I'm trying to lie. It's gonna actually, yeah. It's 30. This is D&D in space. It's the same roll no matter what. Actually. Is this a bluff check, right?
Yes.
29.
Okay. The boss who seems to be the guy who seems to be in charge just kind of glances at the wreckage that's strewn about the beach, and kind of the smoke slowly emitting from the water, because something somehow seems to be burning down there, and says, "Seems plausible. All right. Well, do you mind filling out one of these forms? Give us a statement as to what's going on, and once you're done, we'll start taking a look at it. It's not the first time something weird's happened. Never trusted these bots."
Has this happened recently?
Once before, someone got grabbed and then dropped. Not entirely sure what was happening. They've sustained. There are reports about it.
In the past
They're
week?
fine. They're just fine. But within the last couple of weeks.
Interesting. Yeah, it could be a software update. But by the way, and yeah,
Okay.
he would his info and all that other, probably a fake phone number, and
Okay. All right. You fill out the information and you're done. I assume you go and head back to everybody else.
yeah.
All right. Do you all actually go and stop by Robin's apartment, or do you stop by all of your apartments? She's in the same space.
Wait,
I
thought
don't
we-
want to incriminate Robin because she has to live here,
Mhm.
and good employees are so hard to come by.
Then I'm gonna say all of you meet back up at your lodgings, and Robin walks out, now newly changed, and just says, "What the hell was that?" I've personally looked over the specs of those things. It's supposed to be state-of-the-art security. They're meant to be rescue bots, not homicidal kidnap bots.
Well, whoever was controlling that did not want the link traced back. Also, I need to upgrade the security on my brain, apparently.
Do you think someone could have like made a duplicate and then like sent it out or something?
Well, we'll never know because one of them's sleeping with the fishies, as they say. Do they have fish on this planet?
I think
They
so.
do. They're actually very delicious, and most of them are poisonous.
That's genuinely one of the smartest thing I've heard you say, Keith.
Well, thank you. I say a lot of smart things though.
Yeah, let's yeah, sorry, poor little robot, but I think we're going to have to take a look inside your brain. And since we're sitting around, I guess I will pull out some computer things and start dumping the contents of its brain.
Okay.
Preferably non-destructively.
Okay. While Atlas starts doing that, what is Eisen up to?
Well, I'm back with the group. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was hoping to avoid bringing this up with all of you because I didn't want to ruin your fun. I didn't think that it would be very important to mention. I was wrong.
What, did you like know this was gonna happen or something?
Bad?
I knew that there was. I think I might have found where that signal I was interested in was coming from, and it is relatively close.
To the beach?
No, not. It's here. It's near. Those
In the colony.
In the colony. Thank you.
Hmm.
It is the direction that the thing was heading when it grabbed you in Atlas.
Hmm.
Is it still just giving you random numbers?
I have yet to decode it, yes.
Maybe
Or
we
I
should
should say,
try to do that.
The base is on it. They know this information. They also know the general location now of where it's coming from, so potential and its potential connection to the royal family that is here.
Oh.
The warehouses are registered under them. So
It's odd.
So does that mean we're doing some more snooping? Because that always goes so well for us.
potentially could.
Well, let's plan on doing that in the morning. Right now, I'm both tired and could use a bite to eat, and
reprogramming this little beauty is going to take me a while.
so let's
I say, patting a robot that I think is bigger than me.
She kind of casts a sideways glance at Georgia and says, I have it on good authority that there should be some reservations available for a place called Tally's in town. Kind of a fun little place, Georgia. Those are the reservations that
Yeah,
Atlas
I'm
gave
aware. Yeah.
Okay. If anyone's interested, I've been there a couple of times. It's really good.
Well, obviously I'm going. What?
No, I mean, no, yeah. How many? Is it? Is it for the? Did we change the? Is it for the whole group now?
Is it for two? Did I?
Unfortunately,
No, it can be. No, we can change
No,
it.
I'm not going anymore.
No,
Actually,
we can change it though. But we can change it though.
Unless
But
we're
it's
going
fine.
to go do something else, actually. There's
Yes.
another restaurant
Yeah.
nearby.
No, but it's.
Unfortunately, I'm really actually going to need Robin's help with this. I shoot Robin a message saying, "Oh my god."
Obviously, if you're going out with it, we need 2 sets of eyes to watch for Eisen. Since to do your duty, you obviously it will take 2 of us.
You said your own name.
Atlas.
We. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch Atlas now. Suddenly.
Oh, right. She immediately glances at Georgia. Oh, right. Yes. Yes,
I
we
mean,
can do. There's some really good takeout places.
I mean, I would appreciate somebody making sure that he doesn't die, but also
Especially while I'm playing with a possibly killer robot.
Well, that's Robin.
Maybe I shouldn't go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing we can't handle. Go on, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I nudge, push Wadsworth towards Georgia just a little bit. I'm just go have fun.
Robin just glances at the robot and, without really thinking about it, reaches in and just yanks out what looks like the central processing system and says, "See? Disarmed. It can't do anything now." And she hands it to Alice.
I look between the 2 of them, and I just go, "Okay, I'm gonna go get ready." She leaves.
Too.
Be sure to keep your comms on.
No, I said I'm gonna go get ready.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm not swimming in the ocean and then immediately going on a date. Bitch, who do you think I am? Ugh, got a shower.
Okay. Wadi turns red and then goes to his own room to get ready. And then Robin turns to the rest of you and says, "Okay, there's a place across the street. I'm sorry, I totally blundered that. You can bring your toy with you, but we are totally going to keep an eye on them."
Oh, absolutely.
I like you.
I've already dumped the contents. I can look at it whenever.
I may or may not have brought my surveillance equipment.
Oh, Eisen!
I hate all of you.
You're a gem.
Oh,
So as long as everybody's okay with a kind of a sports bar vibe, that's the what's it called? It's called Hamley's actually. It's a really
Do they have
really cool
private
sports bar.
screens?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
I'll bring my box of cables.
But we will never tell them about this.
About what?
Why would we?
Alice says, packing a backpack full of
Georgia
equipment.
comes back outside of the room, and I'll roll for it. But Georgia comes back outside of the room because she wants to ask Robin a question about clothing choice. What do you want me to roll? Listen?
I guess so, yes.
Please be low. Yes!
Yeah.
What do I get to add
And you
to it?
and you would not believe.
It's a 7.
Okay. Yes,
And
you are oblivious.
Oh.
Robin, can you help me with something?
Of course.
Thank you.
And she,
I look at the other
followed.
3 of you and I say, if any of you say a fucking word,
About what?
any
No,
of
what'd you
this, I'll kill you. I go back into the room.
Yes.
And I poke out. You know I can. Okay.
As Robin leaves, she just turns back to all of you and just winks, and then goes and helps.
I pack my bag and my cat.
I just go get changed real quick.
All right, and all of you, in your various ways, start getting ready to go out in various ways.
And I send Pickles to get into position.
Okay, Pickle starts getting into position. That's where we'll end it. One
my God.
kidnapping and robot attack later.
Oh my god. As Lynn Jersey said, this is so a Jersey Shore episode. Beach, drinking, cops, bars, chaos.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Gym tan laundry. Oh, well, thank you guys so much for joining us for D&D in Space tonight. Thank you to all the wonderful people that were in chat, hanging out. I saw Lynn Jersey, Bill Nash, and Exosweet. I don't know how to say your name, but thanks for popping in.
Zosu?
So sweet?
I don't know.
Exosuit?
Exosuit. It's Exosuit. Yeah, thank you guys all for joining us, for hanging out, and to everybody who, is hanging out and didn't feel like chatting, or anyone who's catching this on the VOD. Speaking of which, if you are looking for the episodes of D&D in Space, either the prequels or the original series, you can find them at my YouTube channel. You can click my face in the About page. And you can also join our Discord there in the Join Our Community tab. We're fun, we hang out, we have a good time. The clips. Oh, the clips. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna do it. Also, we have an Instagram now. I'm going to start posting things on it, I swear. Soon. I swear to God. Maybe that'll be the first. It won't be the first clip. I wouldn't do that to you, Mac. But some will be the first clip.
Don't at me. That's all I care about.
That's fair.
That's all I care to see.
It's called
All of the X's so far. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's called Dawn's Horizon D&D, as in D, the letter N, D. Dawn's Horizon D&D. Come by, hang out, have a good time. And what else? Thank you guys so much for playing Dungeons and Dragons with me, my lovely crew. I didn't say it in the right way, and now I can't speak. Thank you so much to the best party members in the world, Kyle, Mac, and Amanda, for playing Dungeons and Dragons. And thank you to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving such an incredible story. Also, if you're new here, follow, subscribe if you feel so inclined. And we will see you next time. I think that's it. Bye, everybody. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong button.